It's an honor and a pleasure to help.
Tell you, I've been looking forward to this, since
Well,
we
good.
first came up with the idea, and actually since, you've been in public life for a while now, and I've wanted the opportunity to ask you some questions. I think this is a perfect
Sure,
forum
that'd be
for
great.
that. So I noticed that seal that you have behind you, and you mentioned a little bit about it. Can you tell me some more about it?
Sure. At the last election, which was on April 5th, that was the end of my term in office, and we elected a new commissioner slash mayor. And then at the end of the town meeting, they broke out a cake and presented me with this hand painted seal. And a little background on that seal you'll find interesting. Um, I ran a contest, when I was in office, maybe 5 years. And I ran a contest uh, in town with $100 savings bond to the winner if anybody would propose a town seal. And consequently, I had one person who came up with a crayon drawing of a town seal. And the town has a lot of history with railroad and such. But at any rate, the town seal, the one person, of course, he won. And we've been using that as a town seal ever since.
It's beautiful. When you said railroad, I thought of the Underground Railroad. Now, this is
Well, it's funny you say that. Right down the street is not, we're not too far from Harriet Tubman, where she ran the Underground Railroad. Part of it is right across the Tuckahoe River here. And another one is Frederick Douglass was born maybe 5 miles from here. So Frederick Douglass, he's really big in this area. And so they have a park that somebody donated the land recently, donated like 15 acres of land, and right on the Tuckahoe River, and it's dedicated to Frederick Douglass. I don't know if familiar with Frederick Douglass or not, but he was a great orator. He was a slave, and he became free. He went to Ireland, and even in Ireland, they have pictures of him over there. They consider him one of their sons. He said when he went over there, he knew what it felt like not to be black, because the Irish accepted him so much at that time, and he kind of helped them along. And he was a great orator, and he came from very humble beginnings, and he was quite a man. We are about, I would say 50 miles from Washington, D.C., and 90 miles from Baltimore,
wow.
on
Okay,
the eastern shore of Maryland.
that's a nice rural location.
Yeah, it is. And that's one thing about this area. It's away from the hustle and bustle of all Washington, D.C. and Baltimore and everything. It's a more rural setting, small town rural setting is what it is. We're right in the middle of a 3-county area. We are in 2 counties, the town, almost split right down the middle. And we border a 3rd county on the Tuckahoe River, right across the river. So we're in a tri-county area.
I guess the next question I have, because one of the reasons I want to know more about this is to get to know your relationship with the town. And 30 years is a long time. And so,
Yeah.
when was it that you first ran for mayor of
In
Maryland?
April 1991. That's a long time ago. I was still working for the Navy at the time, and I was first elected in April of 1991, and I have served 10 terms. We had 3-year terms, 10 3-year terms. So that put me at 30 years. And in and out, I've been mayor and councilman the whole time.
What was your motivation for running back in 91?
Well, I had spent 2 years on the planning commission before I ran. And I was a president there. And in a small town, it's not like you're a popular guy and everybody wants you to do things. It's more like you're willing to do it, because nobody, it's not that kind of a thing. So I was willing to do it, and I had a sincere desire to see the town improve.